haven't felt this good in a while.
What's going on, everyone? Aseel Soueid here from Diabetic Aesthetics. So the past 2 weeks, I've been on a bit of a diet break and I haven't been stressing over counting my macronutrients every single day or really been focusing on being in much of a caloric deficit. But it is back to get on track with the cut, and I want to show you guys exactly how I do this in such a flexible, enjoyable and sustainable and doable way. So that's exactly what I'll be showing you guys in this video, showing you my entire flexible dieting lifestyle and exactly how I do it. Just make it happen. Again, in such an enjoyable way. Essentially, I'm eating like a king while dropping body fat on this diet. I wouldn't even like to call it a diet. It's more of a lifestyle while I'm dropping body fat. But anyway, it is currently almost 1 p.m. right now. I woke up at 8 in the morning and I have not had a single thing to eat. Absolutely no calories at all in my system. And that is because I practice something called intermittent fasting. I've had nothing but water and some coffee. A ton of water, just a cup of black coffee. And intermittent fasting isn't something that is gonna melt fat off your body. Just keep that in mind, guys. It is just something that is gonna make living a flexible lifestyle a lot easier and being on a caloric deficit a lot more doable. So just keep that in mind before thinking that intermittent fasting is like the key thing here. It's not at all. It's just this eating strategy that makes being in a deficit a lot easier. Anyways, we're in the kitchen. We're gonna get cracking at our first meal of the day. It is about time to eat. I'll be sure to show you guys exactly what I'm making. Okay, so it's a bit past 1 p.m. right now and I just prepped up my first big meal of the day. So throughout this video, you will notice that I like less frequent, bigger meals. I find that it keeps me so much more happy, so much more fulfilled and satisfied when it comes to dieting and being in a caloric deficit. It's just so much more enjoyable to eat less frequently and enjoy bigger meals, as long as you're hitting your caloric daily intake, which is exactly what I'm doing. So that's just one thing you need to keep in mind for this video. So we have got a huge, wholesome, hearty, whole food based meal just made in a much more fun and enjoyable way. So check it out. But we got 5 egg beaters with a whole lot of veg, my favorite kind of vegetables, zucchini, onions, mushrooms, and we also have some of this chicken sausage. It's some spinach feta chicken sausage. Absolutely delicious. Only 9 grams of fat for 1 link, which is exactly what I use. And we also have some corned bean salsa on top with a little bit of hot sauce as well to flavor it up a little bit. And then we also have the infamous protein pancakes. These are bomb, guys. You have got to try them out. Freaking delicious. I have a video on my YouTube channel about them, but I made a good decent sized stack. Made 5 or almost 6 pancakes actually. 50 grams of blueberries on top with a little bit of some peanut butter powdered sauce and some sugar-free syrup. So really tasty here. And again, guys, super wholesome, hearty meal. It's gonna keep me very full, and I'll be sure to also, by the way, list the macros on every single meal that I have for today in terms of exactly how much I'll be consuming when it comes to my carb, protein, and fat intake. But this is gonna be super nice. We're gonna enjoy this, and I'm not gonna have my next meal of the day until probably around like 6 hours or so. So we're gonna enjoy this, sit down, eat up, and I'll catch you guys for the next meal of the day.
Without you, I fade out. Without strength, without love, I lose sense, I lose sight.
All right, guys, so it is currently 8:15 p.m. We have gotten all of our priorities out of the way. We got a ton of work done throughout the day as we were fasted. And then we also went to the gym, hit our weight training session, and we also finished our cardio session that was assigned for the day, which is just 30 minutes on the treadmill, 400 calories burned. Everything was perfect. We are ready to sit down to our second feast of the day. So we got one beast of a meal right over here. We are sitting here at Chipotle, and as I told you all, man, I want to show you guys how flexible I keep my diet, even when losing body fat, when being in a caloric deficit. I want to show you how enjoyable and how sustainable you can make this lifestyle be, because remember, this isn't a diet, it's a lifestyle. I can still go out and have fun. But check it out, we have got a massive bowl here. Now I've got half chicken, half steak, I have 2 servings of rice, and I also have some lettuce, tons of veggies, some fajitas, tomatoes, corn, black beans, pinto beans. Literally, I have got everything you can think of what they offer, but I want you guys to notice a few things. So one, I stayed away from all high-fat items like guacamole, cheese, sour cream, completely eliminated any of those choices, kept it whole foods, kept it simple, and then also a few more notes on being flexible. And when it comes to dieting outside, I like to tell this to everybody, especially my one-on-one online coaching clients. I like to tell them that when it comes to being flexible and eating outside, try picking a restaurant where foods are very simple. You see exactly what you're getting. You get simple options. And also, I want to show you guys exactly how I track this kind of meal, so I know exactly how many macros are in this, so carbs, fat, and protein, so I can account for it. But at the end of the day, you don't always have to restrict yourself to just something super simple in foods. Go out there, enjoy yourself. As long as you're accounting for the macronutrients and calories, you're gonna be all right. But anyway, that's gonna wrap it up. We have our big meal of the day, and I'm also gonna take my insulin, measure my blood sugar for this. I'm sure most of you know, maybe you don't. I'm a type 1 diabetic. I have to take shots of insulin along with measuring my blood sugar like 6 to 8 times a day. It's just something that I have to do. So let's do that and get right into this feast. Look at that, family. We've got one beast of a bowl. Tell me you Chipotle harder than me, because that's probably not possible. Like, look at this, man. Look at this. Oh, man. So one more note before we get cracking down on this massive 1,200 calorie meal. On the side, I do like to drink water. So I don't mind drinking some, Coke Zero or some 0-calorie soda. But here's the problem. Meals outside, when you're being flexible with your diet, it is going to contain a lot more sodium than something home cooked. So keep that in mind. If you have issues with bloating from a higher sodium intake, chug 1 or 2 cups of these before you eat your meal, and then drink a cup as you eat your meal, and then chug another cup or 2 after your meal. That should help with a higher sodium intake when being flexible with your diet, rather than having soda. But go ahead and enjoy yourself a Coke Zero. It's not gonna hurt. Done. 10 minutes. Now I'm going to show you guys exactly how I figured out the macros and the calories for this beast of a meal. Alright guys, so I am back at home, and you might be wondering, Aseel, how the hell are you going to track the macros in the meal you just ate at Chipotle? So check it out, guys. When you're being flexible on a diet, you're making it a lifestyle, most restaurants nowadays have nutrition calculators online for that specific restaurant. So just Google whatever restaurant you went to. For example, I went to Chipotle. I just Googled Chipotle nutrition calculator, and bam, we got the nutrition calculator all popped up. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do it. So I personally chose a burrito bowl right over here, and it asked me exactly what I put in my burrito bowl. So I put chicken. I put half chicken, half steak, but let us be safe and say it was 1 full serving of chicken and 1 full serving of steak. You guys saw how much food that was. It was a hell of a lot of food. So we're going to stay safe and do a little extra. So we got white rice as well. Now I want you to notice I got 2 servings of white rice. So what I'm going to do at the very end, I'm going to factor in whatever macros it is for 1 serving of white rice. rice. I'm gonna add that into my final macros of my bowl, just because it was 2 servings of white rice, not just 1. And then I also got black beans, I got pinto beans, I got fajita vegetables. You guys will notice when I press the plus, all of the nutritions come up. That means it added it into my burrito bowl. So this is pretty awesome. It shows all the macros. So you got roasted chili corn salsa, I got fresh tomato salsa, I got some of that red chili salsa, I got some lettuce, and then again, I skipped out on all the fatty things like sour cream, cheese, and guacamole. Just to give you guys some perspective, man, if I added in sour cream, cheese, and guacamole, it would have added an extra 450 calories into my bowl, coming from almost all fat. So that's exactly why I avoid all the fatty items, and that's exactly what I got, man. Those are the total macros for that bowl. It was 114 grams of carbs and 77 grams of protein, and then 21.5 grams of fat. Again, though, I am adding in an extra serving of rice, so it's going to put it at 26 grams of fat, 154 grams of carbs, then also 81 grams of protein. That's exactly how I do it. Again, it doesn't just have to be Chipotle. Look up wherever you're at, and hopefully that helps you out. Alright, so that's going to wrap up this full day of eating. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. I made sure to keep this as informative and helpful as possible, while at the same time keeping it super entertaining for you all to watch. So hopefully you guys had a lot of fun, along with getting a lot out of this video and getting tons of the tips that you needed in order to make this, again, not a diet, but a lifestyle. Whatever approach you are taking when it comes to dieting, you want to make sure that it is extremely sustainable and doable every single day, guys. It is not gonna do you any good to be inconsistent, 2, 3, 4 days out of the week. You have to be consistent 100% of the time. It's okay to fall off every now and then, but you wanna make sure you're practicing something that you can do and sustain every single day. And this kind of flexible dieting is definitely something that I can create a lifestyle for myself and literally do every day without any issues or having any problems. So hopefully you guys can take my advice and apply it into your own life and make it work as well in order to achieve your health and fitness goals. I will have the final macros of the day listed right over here, along with my goal macros for the day. And again, it was just an on-point day of dieting, and hopefully you guys found it entertaining and helpful. Please, all I ask of you is to be sure to give this video a like. It really helps the channel grow and helps the video get out there a little bit more, along with subscribing to my channel to stay tuned with the rest of my videos and vlogs. Got tons coming, along with needing any kind of online personal training, online coaching. You guys know where to find me, diabeticaesthetics.com. Link is in the description box down below. I still offer personalized workout plans, personalized meal plans, even flexible dieting plans where you can choose what kind of restaurants you like to eat out, and I will create you your own macro-based personalized meal plan in order to make sure your diet is sustainable for your own kind of lifestyle and make it as fun as possible for you to stay consistent on, because it is all about consistency. Anyways, that's gonna wrap up this video. Thanks for watching, family. I will see you guys in the next one.